Oh, there's Wessex blades. Quick sharpness proof of the stuff I'm getting done for the wilderness gathering, and also to Alan, who contacted me that one of the Merlins is on its way to you on Friday. I go check through my list, because if I've got someone who'd ordered a black Merlin with a Kydex, obviously if there's one here we'll let that one go quick as we can. I might be able to get another couple done by Sunday because of the rest of the stuff I've got to do. I seem to be doing well for time. So these Merlins really are wood carver neckers. So there's a good one. There's the next one. All the sheaths are slightly different. You've got plenty of Kydex rivets. Well, at the moment, a bit of a swear word in the Wessex blades version. The brand that I use is by a well-known knife maker site in the USA. And fair play that they've offered me some replacements. But what I was finding was, if there was like 8 rivets on that, there was 8 rivets, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'll put 8 on, 6 are split. I replaced the 6, 4 or 5 are split, and it was just going on and on and on like that. So I know I had a bad batch, and they have sent them. But it's a debilitating delay of what you're trying to get the job done. And all you get is go back. Me and my friend, Meanie Dremel, I tell you. So if Dell's watching, I've had a right run around the last 3 days, doing nothing but rivet, grinding them out, and porking them out, and then refitting another one, and then that one splitting. The Danelaw one was an epic, absolute epic. Homer would have been proud. Yeah, that's the Greek guy, not the or a yellowy person. So yeah, stop start, and of course they're like 40p a shot once you get the tax on them. I got one of these is in 3mm, which I'm hoping to have available for the wilderness gathering. I thought I'd just grind it and make it 3mm, so I've ground it down to about 3.2, which is sort of like an 1/8 in it. So if you notice the bevel's not so deep because it's only 3mm. That would be a nice change. Yeah, bearable cutting ability, I suppose. That's that one. What else we got? We got this one here. Redoing this sheath, maybe by Sunday, but not happy with the retention on that one. But it's something to protect it so I don't get stabbed in my rucksack. Yeah, it works. Yeah. Okay. The next big one in a minute you'll see, Danelaw. I'm taking to the show, but it's already pre-sold. So anybody that wants to hold what a Danelaw is, you'll actually see it in the flesh, as it were. Oh, the mess on the floor. But looking forward to catching up with you on Sunday. Looks like I'm going to be planning to go. I'm getting a lift, so I'm going to that person's house and then onwards from there. So yeah, all those are done in black Kydex with a plethora of rivets. As I say, I've had a bit of a rivet marathon the last few days. There's the piece of resistance. Got a Danelaw pancake sheath, and might want to cut a tech lock on the back. Did you see that? say, can't cut toffee this one. So yeah, it's a dang long. Look at that. So my edges, ground wise, they end up with 36. Then it ends up with an 80. Then it gets a 180. Then it gets a 320, and then I sort of stroppy polish it at the edge up, and then so it's sort of got that 400 satin look, but it's polished a bit more than left as it's grained, so it makes it slip through softer, slighter materials a little bit better. But it's the front section there, it's just as sharp as it is. Yeah, just joy to use. The dangle, absolutely gorgeous blade. Funny, that was in my head and I thought, oh, I think that'd be nice in my hand. Not plugging my own stuff, but it's just a bit more sculpted on the handle than the average sort of woody clone. It's just got a little bit more stop at the front because it doesn't taper to something. The end of the scales, very few do I have as a straight line. The straight end of the scale makes production a lot easier because you can tape it down neatly, you can finish it easier on the stuff, and you know your blade's got to be finished pretty damn good before you put it on, because you can't really do any more finishing on it because it's bent. Whereas if it was straight, it didn't really make much difference because you can go sideways on a belt sander like that if it was straight and just get the satin work that way. But you know, all my stuff is swoopy, sweepy. I try and get all my Carter ground lines so they all match up on both sides. But yeah, it's good retention because you know it doesn't taper off at the end. It's actually flared at the back. It's got a nice flare at the bottom there, so your hand sits in. Slopes down quite not as deeply as what a woody clone would be. I leave it more meat there because your thumb always drops down on the front anyway. But, yeah, just slightly more imposing outdoor blade than what a woody clone would be. My Thainlaw, when I get around to making them, you'll see that that's the sort of same size parameters as opposed to my Dangle and Buddha, which are a bit more of a sort of woodsman, bit more of a span, it's a bit beefier is the idea of that. You get more blade, but I keep it as straight as I possibly can along there and then up, so that when you're sharpening and you've got to maintain the edge, it's simpler for you to go in a straight line if you want to keep your the Scandi-ish edge that I'm putting on it, but it has got a convex micro bevel. But you should be able to strop to your heart's content to maintain the edge before you ever need to really do any maintenance work on it. I say it's not 01 either, so it's another step away again from the clone theory. So it's ball bearing still. Yeah, red liner, and I do brass tubes, which most people are aware of now. I do brass tubes just to get the water off the top, and your hand will, to the minutest degree, just go in there, just that slit or something. You get a lovely sort of noise as your arm goes over it. That's just me being ADHD, I suppose. So yes, that one. Bit of a witter. Nice. So yeah, so I got 6 there. One on its way to Alan. He's paid for. And I'll check through my books, and if someone's got a deposit on what this sort of mixture of my Carter and liner, black and white in one of these sheaves, I'll just let you know in the next day or two, and we get it on its way to you. And I'll try and make another one if I can by the end of the week for Sunday. but the priority from now is it's Matt's sheath. So I'm redoing that leather one, and if I can, I got 2 slabs of Purple Heart and black liner for a small tweed blade. It was on Instagram. I had a still of it the other day.